What's going on, sports card hobby family? Another day, another sports card video. We've got a couple of interesting stories here today. We've got an eBay policy change for sports card buyers, sellers. How will it affect you? And we've got a smash and grab from a store. When will the madness stop? Stick around. Sports card family, we are back again. Before I get started, huge thanks to today's video sponsor, Pristine Auction. $10 off your first auction win with Sports Card Dad promo code. I won last night a gift for my daughter. My daughter and I watch scary movies. Both my daughters and I actually do. One of them's off to college. But they are both fans of the Scream series. So I was able to pick up a replica script last night that is signed by Billy and what is the other guy's name? Anyway, the two friends that are the killers in Scream 1 signed it. It's Billy and I can't remember the other guy's name. It's Billy and something else. Anyway, it'll come to me later on when I don't need it to because the video will be over. Anyway, Pristine Auction got all sorts of cool pop culture, sports memorabilia, sports card stuff. It's all there. And like I said, Sports Card Dad code for your first auction win means $10 off. Check them out. Oh, and before I forget, if you've never graded with PSA, if you've never tried them out before, I've got links down below. SCD25 code, $25 off your first order, your first submission with PSA. All you have to do is use SCD25 at the shipping and billing page there. Minimum one card order, $25 off. Try out PSA today. And I got an email from the eBay folks, and basically it was saying something to the effect of, like, eBay cancellations are now easier. And I was thinking like, oh crap, this is not going to be good. But as I kind of read this thing, read through the email, to me it looks like more or less a nothing burger. It basically says that buyers can now request a cancellation anytime up until the item is shipped. And this is just with the click of a button as opposed to sending a bunch of direct messages back and forth. I had this going back a couple weeks ago where it was like, oh, I accidentally bid on this. Can I cancel the bid? Can I cancel this or whatever? So I think the idea of this for eBay is just have a manual kind of a process to where this is automated, to where they press a button requesting the refund as opposed to, having to send direct messages back and forth and all of that stuff. Email does say that the seller still had the option to accept or decline that request for cancellation. So sellers still have power. It's just more or less a way to automate, this process out. Because frankly, who likes doing the whole direct messaging thing on eBay? I'm not one of those people that really enjoys that whole process. So I'm perfectly okay with this. So we'll see though. Is there any sort of unintended consequences that I'm missing here with that email? Others I'm sure probably also saw that too. But to me, it just seemed like, fairly simple stuff, probably a nothing burger. Sports Collectors Daily reports. All right, and we had another smash and grab. Sadly, this card store from Northern California was exhibiting down in Southern California at this recent Burbank card show. And while they were down there, two guys, they were caught on camera, they broke in, smash and grab. They were there for a minute or two, very quick little in and out. But they were able to steal what looks to be about $15,000 of unopened products, sealed products. So never good, but what's kind of sad is I saw that it was $15,000 and I was like, oh, you know what? That's actually not too bad because I've just heard of crazy stories when I was in Panama City, Florida, visiting card stores down there where I grew up. A guy was saying that he had a couple $100,000 of vintage cards, that smash and grab, same sort of thing, that are gone. And they tried to kind of put out the word to find these cards and they were long gone. We just had the Dallas card show where guys just walked out with a couple $1 million worth of cards. Have you heard anything about that story? I haven't heard any updates whatsoever on that story. I did see something. I think the guy that had the stuff stolen from him posted something about how there was progress being made with the authorities, but I have not seen anything concrete on that. And that was probably the biggest heist maybe ever. I know some people might say like, oh no, someone once stole $5 million of cards. I don't know. I mean, that was a pretty substantial heist, especially here over the last few years. That was pretty unbelievable. And with everybody caught on camera, faces and everything, and they weren't wearing masks, they were wearing hats, but you would think that they would have found these guys. There was some speculation in my comments that maybe they crossed the border since they were down in Texas. Maybe they took them to Mexico, took them to another country. to where they could just kind of offload these easier. I have no idea, but it's just wild to me how that just vanished. So that's what we have here again, the smash and grab stuff. When there's big money, it's going to happen. And frankly, I mean, that's probably stuff that happens at just regular type stores anyway. But card stores, man, it just feels like even with cameras, even with security stuff in place, there's people that will take a shot. They'll take a shot for 10, 15,000 bucks, I guess. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments, friends. A quick one today. I hope that you have an amazing one ahead. Stay healthy, stay awesome, and I will talk to you again later.